Is this Sabrina? Let's find out.
Okay, Jovan, I'm
Oh, we found her. She's definitely not. I don't know when she's calling her, or I'm not seeing her number here, but now I have her number now, so let's just call her back. Fuck it. If you can't fuck it, chuck it.
Hey, let's go.
Okay.
You want to do this? Let's go. Because I'm old, and I know you'll love my southern accent. Let's get it on, Jovan, with your ears. You know what? I pay streamers, so they'll put those ears on Twitch.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did you? Okay. What does that have to do with anything?
Y'all are just ridiculous. You live in a bubble, and you think in an echo chamber.
Wow.
You don't even look at other people and see what they're doing and see what's going on.
You think so?
MAGA is not everybody, Jovan. Get over yourself. Y'all can all get over yourself.
Did I say
How many hands did you hold of your friends that were dying of AIDS in the 80s? Because I was there. You guys were not.
Respectfully, what the fuck does that have to do with anything we're talking about today?
It has very much to do with about all of y'all's nonsense.
Like what?
Because nobody gives a shit who you sleep with, who you identify with. Get about your lives. No one cares. The gender stuff, that's relatively new in the scheme of things. You know what gender is? It was Latin for sorting, and it was about noun agreement when we used male and female pronouns as part of grammar, Jovan.
Again,
that's how that works.
Again, Sabrina, respectfully, what the fuck does that have to do with anything on my board?
Have respect.
Not to people that don't respect me.
People that are uneducated and get on here, and you talk over people that are educated.
Well, I don't know. Maybe uneducated people shouldn't call in. Okay, pick a topic then, Sabrina.
You also talked crap about me and said I wasn't calling in when I left 2 messages and my phone number. You called me. So you tell me who's afraid.
Okay.
Because
Sabrina,
it ain't me.
Sabrina, if I called you, how am I afraid?
Well, then why are you saying that I'm afraid? Because I left 2 messages, and I want you to listen.
Sabrina, what time is it right now? What time is it? Sabrina, what time is it right now?
Jovan.
Sabrina, what time is it right now?
Why does that matter?
I'll explain why it matters. It's 12:50. You left me messages at 12:45. We've been on the phone for 5 minutes. So you hadn't called in, and then when you finally did call in, you left a message.
No, I called in.
At 12:45.
There are 2 messages on there.
At 12:45.
I don't give a shit.
Look at 12:45.
Look, no, you know what? I'm not arguing semantics side
That's
bullshit.
not semantics.
That's what you do, Jovan.
That's not
semantics. You want to argue about how many times I called in
you called in at 12:45. You called in a minute before I called you back, Sabrina.
You want to talk about semantics?
You called in 60 seconds before I called you back.
How many times I tried to get through?
It doesn't. It matters what time you tried to get through. It matters what time you tried to get through, which was a minute before I called you back.
I've been trying to call. Do you want me to release my phone data to you to prove it?
Do you want me to show?
Is that what you need, Jovan?
Do you want me to show my screen right now that your phone number did not call in?
How many times I called in and you're off topic?
Do you want me to? Sabrina, you brought up the call
you're
shit.
Off topic.
You brought this up,
Jovan.
you crackpot. Crackpot,
no,
you brought this up.
I can do this all day, sweetheart.
You brought this up. You brought this up.
I can do this all day.
You brought this up.
You want to talk about everything but the important things.
You brought this up, Sabrina. You brought this up.
Because you're lying.
Okay, so but I didn't want to. I didn't care to talk about it. You brought it up. So if you bring it up, I'm going to talk about it because you brought it up. If you don't want to talk about it, don't bring it up.
Let's talk about. Well, wow. So now we're shouting.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, I kind of have to shout when people are children and don't stop talking. Yeah.
Or when people are children and wear cat ears that light up. Like I said, I usually pay streamers on Twitch for that type of antic.
I don't
So
care.
anyhow, what is it that you want to you want to talk about gender as a construct? Because y'all got that all screwed up.
Pick whatever topic you want to talk about. There's multiple.
I'd like to talk about gender as a construct because a lot of these people think that society happened in a vacuum. And the whole point of the matter is that gender all came out of distribution and acquisition of food. And I take graduate, doctorate level courses about it. Sex roles and anthropological perspective. Because gender wasn't even a thing. Wait a minute.
Holy shit.
Gender was not even everything changed at the end of the 20th century.
Okay.
So you guys are.
You want to know the greatest thing? You want to know the coolest part about sociology?
You grab onto words.
Sabrina, do you want to know the coolest part of sociology?
And you want to argue words.
Sabrina, do you want to know the coolest part of sociology?
The concept is lost on you.
Sabrina, do you want to know the coolest part of sociology?
Yeah, I do want to hear it.
Great. The coolest part of sociology is it recognizes that like things change. Like things in society change. The way we look at things in society change.
Hunting and gathering societies, not so much.
We're not a hunting and gathering society, Sabrina.
They still exist.
Are we currently in a hunting and gathering society, Sabrina?
Recognize that,
Sabrina, are we currently
in your own little bubble.
Sabrina, are we currently in a hunting and gathering society? Did you hunt and gather your dinner last night? Or did you go to Walmart and buy groceries?
Well, my relatives still do it, so there's that.
I'm not asking
South,
about your relatives, Sabrina.
That you just live off DoorDash.
Sabrina, I'm asking if we're in a
thing.
Sabrina,
I know that's hard for you to believe.
Okay, so I think impulse control is something you're having difficulty with. So maybe in a conversation,
not so much.
You go back and forth, and then that's how you do it. So are you making the claim that the United States is a hunting and gathering society? Are you making that claim, Sabrina?
No, and that wasn't what we were discussing at all. We were talking about the construct of gender, and again, you are pulling it away from the original intent.
Sabrina,
Jovan, you cannot do this
Sabrina,
with me.
you
Jovan,
fucking crack pipe. You brought up hunting and Sabrina, you brought up hunting and gathering societies. You did it. You did it.
And I said,
okay, you fucking crackhead. So listen to me really quickly, Sabrina. I need you to just. I need you, Sabrina. Sabrina, I need you to just vary. Sabrina, I need you to just be very. Sabrina, Sabrina, holy fucking shit! Shut the fuck up. I need you to understand something here, and you're muted right now. So I need you to understand something so severe right now. I can't hear you. Chat can't hear you. I'm gonna repeat this. For the second time this call, I can't hear you, Sabrina, and chat can't hear you right now. I see that you're talking. No one can hear you. So I'm going to say this again, and maybe it will get through your skull. If you don't want me to address something, don't bring it up. So if you don't want to talk about hunting and gathering societies, don't fucking bring up hunting and gathering societies. Because when you do, I'm going to address it. So maybe don't bring it up. Do we have some semblance of an understanding now, Sabrina? Now you can speak.
What do you want to say about hunting and gathering societies?
You brought it up, Sabrina. I said that societies change.
No, Jovan, you took it out of context.
Fucking crazy.
I literally said...
This is wild. This is absolutely insane. I muted you again because this is nuts. Here's how the conversation went. You said that gender is based on this thing from when we needed gender roles because we needed them to survive and for food distribution. I said the cool thing about sociology is that sociology recognizes change and societies change and the way they engage with things changes, to which you said, but hunting and gathering societies don't do this. To which I said, we're not a fucking hunting and gathering society. Are we, Sabrina?
And I said, some people still do hunt and gather.
I don't care
They
if
do.
some people do
Everything
something.
in this world,
Are
this ain't
we a
all new
hunting
stuff,
and gathering
Jovan.
society, Sabrina? Yes or no?
Jovan, you think you got
Motherfuck, dude. There's no fucking way, bro. Holy shit.
That is not correct.
Crazy, but
Because
a perfect
according to
time
the
for me to
encyclopedia-
use the fucking soundboard. Holy shit.
the Bible?
Sabrina.
None of this shit is new.
Sabrina.
Y'all are just all over
Yes
the
or
place.
no? Is America a hunting or gathering society? Yes or no?
That's not what the discussion was. That's not. That is not the point. Argument and grab on and the word choice. Come on.
Sabrina.
That's how you do.
Do
You don't have any
societies? Holy
expansive
shit.
argument.
Holy shit.
You get one piece
This
and
is
you start
crazy.
working it because you know no matter how tightly it's nailed down, you can work it loose. And it's
Sabrina,
ridiculous.
Jesus
That
Christ.
is not what I meant, and you know it.
I recognize that you're upset that your grandkids don't call and visit, so this is what you have to do
I
for
don't have
entertainment.
grandkids. You know
that's
why? My
fucking
daughter's
obvious.
gay.
Whoop-de-fucking-do. I'm going to ask you this question again, and maybe you'll be able to answer it this time, okay? Maybe
I don't
you'll
know.
be able to
Maybe
answer
if you
it this
phrase
time.
it properly. You seem to have a lot of trouble with that. Make it germane, Jovan.
Do societies change and engage with concepts differently as those societies evolve?
Absolutely.
So has our society changed and evolved the way that we engage with things such as gender?
I would agree with that.
So then what the fuck is the issue with me saying that gender is no longer about a classification to determine food distribution?
That's not what I said. I said that's how gender roles were originally determined in society.
And we no longer do
That's
this
what I
anymore.
said, but you don't listen because you're so busy trying to find something to pry up.
And
you cannot.
Holy shit, dude.
Because I don't care how much we progress. It's true. Facts are not manipulate facts.
Sabrina, I'm going to ask this again.
Jovan,
I'm going to ask this
are
again.
your cat ears not working?
If we no longer engage with gender, and that wouldn't be all things that encompass gender, so roles, expressions, everything. If we no longer engage with this in the same way that we did when we were splitting people up for food distribution, then you have nothing to disagree with me about.
But listen, let me tell you, can we discuss this like adults? You accuse me of being childish, and I will totally admit to you that I yelled at you when I shouldn't have, and I'm a big enough person to apologize and to acknowledge it. And I would like to apologize for speaking over you. But the problem is that these things are not black and white. Okay? That's not how any of this works.
Okay.
In those original hunting and gathering societies, the women provided the bulk of the food, not the men.
I never made a claim
and
who
hunted
provides
and provided
food.
protein, which was a very welcome thing. So it was more ceremonial.
I haven't made a single claim about
There were some men that were due to whatever reason. Okay, so let's just put that out there. It didn't make them less activities. So y'all get this. From your viewpoint, and when I had my daughter, that didn't have anything to do with gender. Fisher Price gender specific toys. She played baseball with boys. That are responsible for seeing to the needs of their children. That's parental responsibility right there.
Okay. Sabrina, can you articulate what
I
incorrections?
can totally articulate. I think I've pretty much proved that I'm articulate.
Holy
stop,
shit.
Stop
That impulse
being
control.
ugly, because
That impulse
it does you no
control.
favors,
That impulse
Jovan.
control does
You've
not
got
work for you,
someone
does
on
it?
here that can articulate,
That impulse
and
control
now you're
just.
going for the being
Whew.
ugly and condescending,
Impulse is just
and it's
right
not
over
a
your
good
head.
look on you.
Yeah. Impulse control is just impossible for you. I'm going to finish my sentence now. Okay. So can you articulate what I said that was incorrect about gender? Be very specific and just tell me what I said incorrectly about gender.
Would you repeat your statement, please?
I haven't made a statement this call. You came in and claimed that I had gender wrong and then went on a tirade. So I'm asking you if I have it wrong.
You want me to reflect on all the issues in the past that you've brought up? Oh, okay.
Do you believe?
Well, you seem to not understand the intricacies of it. You don't seem to understand how it is a phraseology that is tied up with sexuality, with your
sexuality.
possession of XX or XY chromosomes. That we are, in fact, a society, a Western society that does a lot better when people can make sense of it. And sometimes people just use sorting devices, and that's what that is. It's not some conspiracy. That's how it's worked for, I'd say, thousands of don't want to fit in. Do your own thing. Go on, fly your freak flag. Get it on, baby. Do what you want. I might be way freakier than you are in the bedroom. You don't know what I get up to, but I also don't feel the need to share that. My husband likes those reality shows. We used to watch Rock of Love, Flavor of Love. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Can you pick?
He loves that one with like the 4 wives too. So, I just think you guys love to come in here and go, Orange Man bad, cat ears good. That's how y'all do in here.
Sabrina,
Uh-huh.
can you just pick one specific thing that you disagree with me about? One specific thing. And don't be vague, just one thing you disagree with me about, and tell me what that one thing is. Just one.
Wow. There's just the left side of the menu, Jovan. I don't really know. Probably the gender thing really pisses me off more than anything, because it's so much more complex than you just want to distill it down into between your little cat ears.
Serena, what do I think gender is? What is my definition of gender?
I don't really know, and I don't think you know either.
So then how can you explain that I don't know what I'm talking about with gender when you don't know what I think gender is?
Well, you think that gender is something that people can just say, I want to be this thing, I feel this way inside, and I'm going to express myself as this thing, and the rest of y'all just got to accept that. That's what I'm getting from you, Jovan.
Okay.
That's what I've understood your position to be, in all fairness.
Okay. So gender would be about the specific behaviors, attributes, whatever, that are typically displayed in any given society between males and females. what your gender identity is your relation to that on a subjective level. Now explain to me what I said just now that you would disagree with.
I really can't. But the thing that you want to do is argue with semantics and word choice. You sit here, you do it day in and day out.
There's no fucking way.
And the things that you just said are true, but they're not applicable.
There's no fucking way, bro.
There's theory, and then there's practice, Jovan, and you know that. We can't have some 6'4" guy saying, I'm a woman in a dress, going into bathrooms because he likes to creep on women and little girls.
There's no
okay,
way.
But
there's no way. I'm gonna let her just spew the transphobia now. It's crazy. You gotta fucking be kidding me, dude. Hey, Sabrina, I'm just gonna ask you a question. Can you tell me what debates are?
What?
Can you tell me what a debate is?
Are you kidding me right now?
Nope. Am I kidding you?
It's an exchange of ideas. That's what that is.
Debates are arguments, Sabrina.
I'm sorry?
Debates are arguments. A conversation is just an exchange of ideas. Debates are very specific. They're arguments. You present an argument. I present an argument. We have a claim. We defend that claim, or we attack another person's claim. So my claim
I was in forensics and in college. I know what you're talking about.
Dexter Morgan. Sorry.
I really wasn't. I really see that's what I'm saying. Debate. We got to have the Webster version of a debate here. Well, you really don't, because first of all, you don't have anybody in here keeping time.
Sabrina, there are differences between formal and informal debates. This isn't a formal debate. This is an informal debate.
Words. You weaponize words, Jovan.
What the fuck are you talking about? My God. Holy motherfucking shit, dude.
Words are making me feel unsafe. Someone told me I was being mean in chat. For what?
Sabrina, I don't care about what chat said. Sabrina, I don't get it. Sabrina,
it's me.
I don't care about what the chat said. I don't care about what chat said. I don't care about what words you used in chat. You came in here. I
wish to God I could see chat right now.
God damn, bro.
Damn, bro.
You came in here.
I'm a woman.
You came in here.
By your terminology.
You
Get
came
it
in,
right,
Sabrina. Sabrina.
Words matter, Jovan. Words matter. I am a. That goes, Jovan.
Okay. Can I talk now? Thanks. On my own show? Wow. Fucking wild concept.
What?
Okay. I'm just going to mute you. And whether you listen to me or not is up to you. Okay. It's not going to be up to me. So right now I can't hear you. Chat can't hear you because I don't know. Maybe you just have a problem with listening when you have the ability to speak. So I'm going to speak. And whether you listen or ignore me, that's up to you. You came into this call under a predication that I had an incorrect view of gender. I defined for you what I believe gender to be, and I explained the correlation of it with when it comes to gender identity. When I asked you what you had to disagree with that on, you said, well, nothing. So you don't actually disagree with me. You're arguing for the sake of argument. Now, if you want to argue about something else, about whether trans women should be allowed in women's spaces, that's a different fucking conversation than does Jovan understand gender. That's a different conversation, not the one you brought up. If you want to have a different conversation, maybe, but I'm going to need you to have some level of impulse control. Otherwise, there's nothing to fucking have here. Now you can speak.
Well, consider me spanked, Jovan. My bad. Maybe the conversation should have been, you know what? You can't argue with Webster. Nobody's arguing with your definitions. I argue with your application of definitions, and maybe the conversation we should have had is pretenders in the woman's bathroom, because that's a big issue. It's a problem.
Show
Predators
me statistical
in the bathroom.
evidence.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Show me statistical evidence. Something with statistics. I assume, because you've said that you're an educated person, that you know what it means to have statistical significance when it comes to an amount of evidence. Show me a source that shows a statistically significant amount of evidence that shows that trans women are predators in the bathroom.
I just know in the state I live in, I carry. And
you're muted because I don't give a fuck about. I just know I want statistically significant evidence. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to hear about your personal life. I don't want to hear about the state you live in. I don't want to hear a personal story. I don't want any of that. I want you made a claim that there are predators trying to get into the bathroom. So I want some level of evidence that shows statistic. Yeah, if you don't care about showing evidence, then goodbye. If you don't care about showing evidence, there's no reason to have a conversation with you. What the actual fuck was that? Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Please consider liking and subscribing for your daily dose of debates. I post new videos daily, so make sure to hit that notification button so you know when a new one drops. Also, shout out to my YouTube members. Membership starts at $2.99 and helps me to continue making content for all of you. Also, shout out to my Tier 4 members, Gib5500, Ovaltine, Sylvia Snow, Bamji, Kelsey K, Kelsey Dooley, Jake Gorshender, Marceline, Matthew Holloway, Kazim, Vampy, and Yemye. Thank you, members, for your support.